anniversary.
And of course,
The very best way to end a lovely day is to cozy on up for Jammies with JaNay.
okay, that's it. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, and welcome back to another Jammies with JaNay. I'm really excited to see you. Thanks for coming back. Are you ready for another story start? Perfect. But first, I got to ask you, how was your day today? Well, I hope you said that you had a great day. And if you didn't, that's okay. You can make tomorrow an even better day. My day? It was excellent. Thank you so much for asking. Now, we got to do our check-ins. So, do you have your jammies on? I have mine, see? And there I am, JaNay. Check. Perfect. Do you have your favorite stuffed animal or snuggly? Here's mine. Got him. Check. Do you have your adult nearby? It could be any adult that you want to share this story start with. It could be your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your aunt, your mom or dad, any adult that you want to share the story start. Do you have your adult? Perfect. Check. Now, you know that I've got to ask you, do you have your story? You do? You have the story? Perfect. So do I. Here it is. Da 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 da. Here's our story for tonight. Whole whale. Do you have your story? Perfect. Check. I think we're ready for tonight's story. Whole whale. Look at the cover of this story. It's got so many colors. Check it out. Look at this cover. What are some things you notice? Yeah, it's got a bunch of animals all over the cover. Do you notice anything else? Oh, so many colors. You're right. Like blues, different shades of blue. Like the words have different shades of blue, and then the backdrop has some blue. But then there's lots of different colors here too, like the yellow in the back, or some of the animals of various colors. This is definitely a colorful cover. Well, Whole Whale is written by Karen Yin. See how it says words by Karen Yin? You know what I'm going to ask you. If the words are by Karen Yin, what does that make Karen Yin? Yeah, exactly. The author. And this also says art by Nelleke Verhoeff. So what is Nelleke Verhoeff if the art is by that person? You're right, the illustrator. So many cool things to see on this cover. I'm excited to dive in. Let's do it. Whole whale. Whoa, look at these end pages. Got lots of blue, which makes sense because if this is about a whale, where do whales normally live? In the deep blue sea. So I wonder if that's why there are dark blue end pages. I want to show you something else. You see these things here? These are little speech bubbles, but in the speech bubbles are some words. You see this? Often in a book, there's something called a dedication, and you'll usually see it early on in the book. And what the dedication is, some words that the author or the illustrator may have written to somebody who's special for them or special to them that they want to dedicate the book to. So here we've got a dedication from the author and a dedication from the illustrator. And here this says to, and look, it's got this interesting writing here. And it says, for teaching me to think outside the book. To Ingrid for encouraging me to dream inside the book. K.Y. So that's who Karen dedicated this book to. And here we've got the illustrator's dedication. And that says, to Jan, my dearest brother and animal lover. That is from Nelleke, the illustrator. So whenever you're looking at books, I challenge you, flip it open and see if you can find the dedication. See who the author and or the illustrator dedicated the book to. All right, let's jump in. Whole whale. Here it is, whole whale. Also has some cool information about the author and the illustrator here too. And look here, look at this title page, whole whale. Look at this. Looks like maybe some water drops squirting out. Oh yeah, this is going to be a great story. An empty page? It's time to play. The animals are on their way. Did you notice something about the words already? Like the word play and way. What do you notice? Exactly. Play and way rhyme. So this tells me this is going to be a rhyming story. An empty page? It's time to play. The animals are on the way. Ooh, look, we already are seeing some animals and different things coming. Like, what do you see there? Maybe a sheep. Ooh, and maybe a kitty cat. And what's that? Woo! Look, ha! A spider coming down. The animals are on their way. 100 might fit in this tail, but can we fit a whole blue whale? Look at that. This book is asking us a question. Can we fit a whole blue whale? Well, already on this page, we see even more animals coming. There's the sheep from the earlier page, and the kitty cat we see here too. And look, there's the spider. But do you see some new animal friends coming in? Yes. Ooh, look at that there. Something yellow, and ooh, something slithery. 100 might fit in this tail, but can we fit a whole blue whale? A mink, a moose, a mouse caboose, a monkey, and a mother goose. A mink, a moose, a mouse caboose, a monkey, and a mother goose? Oh, can you find any of those animals on these pages? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I see a mink. I see a moose. What about a mouse caboose? Do you know what a caboose is? Yeah, a behind, a bottom, a mouse caboose. There it is. A monkey. Where's the monkey? Oh, there he is. Ooh, ooh, ah. And a mother goose. All these animals were already finding. So many different animals. And then we've got lots of rhyming words here. Moose, caboose, goose. 3 rhyming words on this page. A mink, a moose, a mouse caboose, a monkey, and a mother goose. Let's turn the page. A croc, a hawk, a shark, a snail. But can we fit a whole blue whale? There's that question again. Do you think that we're going to be able to fit a whole blue whale? Look at all the animals we're already seeing. Whoa, so many. Do you think we're going to be able to fit a whole blue whale? Look at these pages. What are some of the animals you already see? A croc. There's our croc. We see him. Here he is. A hawk. You see the hawk? You see the hawk? Ooh, I'm betting that's him right there. A hawk. A shark. There he is. A snail. Woo, there he goes. But can we fit a whole blue whale? I wonder. And you know what? I'm going to stop the reading there. Snap! That means to figure out if we can fit a whole blue whale, you're going to have to finish the story. But this book is so fun because when you go to the very back, it asks, can you find all 100 animals? And then as you're reading the story, you can go back and see if you can spot every single animal that's included in the very back and in the words of the story. So, parents, I turn it over to you to finish our story, Whole Whale, to read it interactively, to talk about some of the animals in the story, and to see if your reader, your listener, is able to identify and find all of the animals in the story. I want to remind you, I've got resources for you, so you can check out the Jammies with JaNay website to find the story prompts, as well as the story vocabulary words, all created by me to help you continue to support your child's language and literacy development. Well, I hope that you finish the story and tell me if you're able to find all 100 of the animals. I really think you're going to enjoy this story. And I also hope that you'll come back, join me for another Jammies with JaNay, and check out some of the other videos that I've done and some of the other story starts. I hope I'll see you soon. And with that, I say good night and happy reading. Don't forget to subscribe to Jammies with JaNay. You can just click the subscribe button at the bottom of the page.